Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take the reading however it resonates. Can be you towards someone here towards you. So take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember, this can also be in any area of your life because it's a general reading. So it could be career related, love related, finances, friends, co-workers, bosses, children, whoever this is. You take it however it resonates, okay? All right, let's see. Remember to also comment down below, letting me know how these readings all resonate for you. Are you enjoying them? I hope that you are. And even if it's just commenting down an emoji, that really helps support me and my channel, you guys, okay? Now, also, big announcement, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I'm trying to get to 300,000 subscribers between now and the end of the year. If you look at the number above, we're very close, very, very close, but I can't do this by myself. So again, if you do enjoy the readings, if you are enjoying this channel, which I hope that you are, subscribe. Become a subscriber if you have not yet subscribed to the channel. For those of you guys who have already subscribed, thank you so much, okay? Now, let's go ahead and see. And also, of course, give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Okay, so you could potentially be dealing with the sign of Cancer coming through the reading. I see also the sign of Taurus, the sign of Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, could be any of the signs really. But we're going to be going into your dominant energy first, okay, just to get a little bit of a glimpse as to what is going on here. Remember that your dominant energy influences your entire reading. So let's see, you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Okay. And that is Sagittarius. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Whenever I get a specific sign, I like to get another one for a general message. Let's see, what is a general message here? Ego driven. Wow. So some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, and or you are embodying these Sagittarian traits right now. Okay. And so Sagittarius, it has a number 90. As you can see here, Sagittarius is, the centaur, right? Who aims for their goals, okay, in life. And they have the bow and arrow, and they kind of shoot their shot, okay? So it could be you that's feeling very determined, to get to a goal, you're feeling inspired, or you could be dealing with somebody that is this way. Again, they don't necessarily have to be a Sagittarius. They could just be embodying these traits, or you could be the one embodying these traits right now. So the positive traits of a Sagittarius, it's outspoken, self-assured, very friendly, very ambitious, optimistic, and very honest and open. However, the negative traits are boastful, mouthy, tactless, selfish, temper tantrums, messy, dogmatic, and forgetful. Okay. Now, also number 90 is equal to success. So something here that you've been working on, it's going to lead to success. If you've been fearful, am I really going to reach my goal? You are. It's going to lead to success. The number 9. If you see the number 909999 anywhere, that is equal to success. You also have here, I said a lot of things I should not have said. I said them out of anger and fear. Sometimes I say things without even thinking. I'm sorry for hurting you with my words. So this could be someone here who hurt you with their words, or this could be that you are the one who hurt someone with your words. And right now you're like, oh God, I shouldn't have said that. Oh no. You put your foot in your mouth, or somebody here put their foot in their mouth and they might have hurt you. Someone here felt like, you know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. This person was angry. They were afraid. And sometimes this person says things without even thinking. So they're sorry for hurting you with their words, or maybe this is you. Maybe you're the one who's feeling this way. You take the reading however it resonates. It says here someone is very ego driven. As you can see in this particular image, okay, there's a guy who is looking at himself on his phone, the reflection. He's like checking himself out, making sure that he looks good, that he looks perfect. So someone here might be very ego driven. The number 17, something important could be happening on the 9th of the month, 17th of the month. Also, the number 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. This could be a lot of money, okay, related situations. Or this person could be all about money, materialism, looking good, buying expensive things, expensive cars, right? All about superficial looks and connections. This could be a very superficial person, very ego-driven, whether this is you or someone here that you are dealing with. It says here, whoever this person is very ego-driven. They act in one's own self-interest. This person is driven by a need to prove themselves to be better than other people around them. They don't really truly love the person but they love more what the person gives to them. Again, could be you towards someone here towards you. So if you are putting in a lot of work, effort, energy into something, ask yourself, am I being driven by my ego or am I being driven by my heart? Am I just trying to get attention, accolades, or am I really, really, doing this because I value what I'm doing? I value the work. I value the project. I value the person. This could be someone towards you, of course. Okay, you take the reading however resonates. It says here, my pride and ego are holding me back and are stopping me from being my true authentic self. I'm afraid that you will reject me because I fear that I'm not good enough for you. My self-confidence is just a facade. So, somebody here is wearing a false mask of pretending to be, the best, rich, whatever, strong, not caring, right? But it's just their ego. Because why? Because inside, this person is actually very afraid of being rejected and of not being liked for who they really are. Sometimes people who are extremely boastful and, pretentious, and people who are very ego-driven, they present this kind of mask of confidence when in reality, they lack all the confidence. They're just pretending to have the confidence because they're afraid to be rejected for who they really are. This person might be even, lying about things about their lives that are not really true. Could be you, could be somebody that you're dealing with. Take the reading however it resonates. But let's go and see at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands. So this is real confidence, you guys. This is all about tapping into your true authentic self and letting your intuition guide your way forward. I feel like this is all about, your confidence, attracting better people into your life. A lot of times when your confidence is low and you don't realize it, you attract people who are in that kind of energy of pretending to be confident, making promises, that they cannot deliver on. But in reality, you have to ask yourself, wait a minute, when I met that person that was so horrible to me, where was I in my life? How was I feeling about myself? What was I going through, right? And you'll soon find a connection between, oh my gosh, I was feeling really low. I was feeling not good in my own energy. I wasn't feeling confident. And you're like, oh, that's why I attracted that crazy person or whatever, right? But again, it's all for an experience. What did you learn? What was a lesson? So this energy here is showing up in order for you to not be that ego-driven person. If this has been you, if you have been feeling like you have to, portray yourself to be someone that you are really not to be accepted, this is all about, what? To hell with what they think about me, right? I'm going to show up as my true authentic self. And then and only then can you attract people that are really on your team, people that are really rooting for you, people that are real with you, right? Because you're being real with the world, because you're being real with yourself. You're not being, all about ego. It's like more about the heart. Okay. And so even though, these people are seen as, oh, they don't have a lot of friends, or, that person is always a loner. In reality, people who tend to have a lot of friends, okay, or just are surrounded by a lot of people and a lot of attention. Haven't you seen all those celebrities that go through a lot of trauma? They feel alone, even though there's like a group of people always around them. It's like, how could that possibly be? Okay. So this is all about being real with yourself, being honest with yourself. And you're going to attract, people who are meant to be for you. Okay. Who are part of your team, part of your tribe, as they say, into your life. Now, let's go ahead. And of course, this could be someone here towards you. But in your challenge position, you also have here the 5 of Cups, the Chariot, and the 4 of Cups. So yeah, part of the challenge for you during these 7 days, remember the energies can take a little bit of time to pick up. Some of you guys might resonate with this already, or others of you might be resonating with this somewhere along those 7 days. But I feel here that it could be a little bit challenging for you to let go of resentment, to let go of regret, to let go, of something here that did not work out for you that you expected it to. For others of you, it could just be that energy there of disappointment, right? It's not going to be easy for you to release a disappointment, to get over a disappointment, okay, or to feel automatically optimistic about something. I feel that there's some kind of an energy here that might be kind of making you feel like there's a cloud that's hanging over you. But in reality, you get to choose how you feel, right? Like, I'll give you an example. It's all in your head. You create these emotions because let's say, for example, you expected to, who knows, pass an exam, right? Let's just an example. You're like, yeah, I studied for this exam, and you expected to pass the exam, and then you failed the exam. Oh my gosh. And you're like, oh, how could I fail that exam? I was so sure I studied for it, and something here just did not work out in your favor, whether in love, career, family, friends, finances. And, you end up walking out of, the class feeling like you're a failure. Like, God, how could my gosh, I failed that exam. And now you're doubting yourself, you're doubting, your worth, your value, just because of that exam that you failed, right? And so, you start feeling really bad about it. But again, this is all your decision. You could just instead say, you know what, I'm not going to feel bad about it. This is a lesson for me. Perhaps there's something in that, is telling you either need to study differently, or maybe whatever it is that you are getting yourself involved in isn't for you. Whether it's a relationship, a career, a person here. If you keep trying to get someone's attention and they're just not giving you the attention, or you might be feeling like, okay, I'm going to have the courage to tell this person how I feel, and then for some reason or another, you never end up having the courage, or that person just is never available, or whatever it is, right? They push you away. That means that it's not meant for you. You don't have to feel bad about it. Instead, switch your mindset, right? Switch your mindset, because it's all in your mind, right? It's not that person, that situation, that test is wanting to make you feel bad about yourself. You're the one who's making yourself feel bad about that outcome. So this is all about you learning how to control your emotions and control fear, and not letting fear control you. I'm seeing here that also could be a little bit challenging for you to move forward in life, or move forward in some kind of situation. Confront yourself about the reality of things. Confront a person about, a situation here. This could also be that some of you guys might be a little bit feeling like you're not ready for a relationship, or a career, or a project, an opportunity, or just, you don't feel ready, for something. And I feel here that the universe is sending opportunities towards you, but you're not seeing it because right now you're not really controlling those fears, anxieties, insecurities. You're letting those fears control you. So this is about you deciding how you feel about these situations, not letting those situations, decide for you how you're going to feel. Okay. Because I feel that there's an opportunity that's staring you in the face, but you're not seeing its worth, its value, because you might be saying, oh no, that's too good to be true. That's not for me. Nothing ever goes right. No, that's not, that's not going to work in my favor, right? Pessimism. You've got to learn how to get rid of that pessimistic mentality and be more positive, more optimistic about life, especially right now, because I see that there's something here where you might be avoiding an opportunity because you're afraid of failure, because you're afraid of what if that person lies? What if that person isn't real? A job opportunity, career opportunity. You have avoidant here. I really want to be close to you, or I really want to pursue my dreams, but I avoid pursuing them, or I avoid an emotional attachment out of fear. There's an avoidant here. Whether you are avoiding an emotional attachment with a person, or whether a person here is the avoidant towards you. Someone wants to be close to the other, but they are avoiding the emotional attachment because they're afraid. They're afraid of failure. They're afraid of getting their heart broken, etc. Whether you towards someone here towards you. Is this you? Okay, sometimes ego, if you go into connection situations based on your ego, you're not allowing your heart to open. Okay, and ego protects you so much so to the point where, you could avoid opportunities that are meant for you because your ego is telling you, no, don't go there. You're going to get your heart broken. Even though your heart wants it, your ego is like, no. Last time that happened, remember what went wrong, so don't go into it again. So this is all about awareness, right? Ask yourself, okay, is this my ego talking to me, or is this my heart talking to me? Okay. Now let's go ahead and jump into your recent past. Remember, of course, this could be someone else around you. It could be difficult dealing with a person here who is avoiding you. You might be the one making a move, taking action, showing this person how you feel, and this person might be avoiding the emotional attachment because they're afraid. Now, I see here that also in the recent past, you have the Nine of Swords, the Tower, and the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, in the recent past here, there's some kind of an energy where you are still letting your fears, anxieties, insecurities take over you, right? And again, it's the energy here where you were creating a dilemma, okay? It's kind of like also, you know, you kind of thinking about the worst case scenario, even though that hasn't even happened, right? Maybe you created again, in the example of failing the exam, perhaps there was a party that was like, okay, I'm not gonna make it, right? I'm not gonna pass it. And so by you telling yourself that, you created it. You know, so something here in the recent past was taking over your mind. Okay, fears, anxieties, insecurities. You were very paranoid that something was going to go wrong. Okay, you were trying to save it. You were trying to, you know, not let it go, but it ended up crumbling. Again, either you created it. Remember, the more that you focus on something not happening, you can end up creating it. So instead, focus on what you do want to happen, right? Because if you focus on, oh, I don't want this to happen. I don't want this to happen. You're trying everything you can to avoid it from happening, and then look, it ends up happening, right? The Tower moment, the crumbling of something, a breakup, you know, something here that fell apart. And I feel here that someone here came to help the other, whether this was the blessing in disguise, you know, you could have met somebody who was there to help you, or it could have been the fact that during that, you know, kind of a breakup, or during that falling apart of a business, of a career, of a friendship, you know, relationship, somebody here came to help the other. Okay, I'm sensing that it could have been also due to some kind of a breadcrumbing for others of you. You didn't want to let it go, but you know, it's like this person wasn't giving enough to the connection, or they weren't giving enough money to you in your career. And even though, you know, you didn't want to let it go, I feel like it ended up crumbling because it just wasn't enough. Agreement. You and somebody in the recent past made a soul agreement, or an actual agreement. It says here, you both made an agreement to focus on yourselves individually, independently first, and then come back together as one when you guys are ready. Okay. Now, in your present energies, you also have here the Hierophant, the Temperance, and the Ten of Swords. So I feel that right now there's an element there of you going with the flow instead of being rebellious. Okay. A lot of times you could have a rebellious streak where you don't want to be told what to do. Okay. And you don't want to, you know, go by the book or do things by the book. But right now it is to your benefit to balance out your individuality, your uniqueness, along with what is expected of you, okay? Doing things that are moralistically correct, that are moralistically right, doing things by the book. It could also be the fact that you could be needing some help and you might not be wanting to ask for help because of your ego. This is a time for you to release that ego and ask for advice, ask for help, because I feel like there's somebody here who can help guide you in some kind of way. I'm sensing here that, you know, this is telling you, don't pressure yourself to finish something fast or to do something fast. Take the time, take some time, because you still need to balance out your energies, your emotions. Right now, you might be feeling restless. You might be feeling like, oh my God, when is this going to happen? Why isn't this happening? Patience, okay, patience. I'm sensing here that there could be also some kind of an ending, either a painful ending about to happen, you ending something, or something here that has recently ended. Some kind of an ending here, okay? Now, I'm also seeing here that it could be a breakup, a divorce for others, or it could just be the fact that right now you might be afraid that the worst is going to happen when the worst is already over. Okay, it says here, chasing, regretting their past actions and realizing that letting you go was a huge mistake. Whether you're the one who's realizing your past actions and you're wanting to fix something with someone, or someone here towards you. But somebody here is going to be chasing the other, regretting their past actions and realizing that letting you go or letting them go was a huge mistake. Now, in the in the near future, you have here the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So for a lot of you, there will be a reconciliation. Okay, not for everybody, for a lot of you, because I see a lot of reconciliation energies here. For others of you, if this is not a reconciliation, you're going to get a wake-up call. You're definitely going to finally receive those messages that the universe has been sending your way. You know, like sometimes you see like repetitive numbers like 1111, 3333, whatever, and you're like, oh my God, I see them everywhere. What does it mean? What does it mean, right? I don't know what you're trying to tell me, universe. you're going to finally understand what the message is. Okay, so pay attention to synchronicity, pay attention to messages that are being sent from the universe towards you, because you're finally it's going to click. You're going to say, that's what the universe has been trying to tell me. It's going to be in a form of a lesson, okay? Now, I'm also seeing here that for others of you in the near future, something that you wanted to be a part of, whether it's an organization, a group situation, an invitation, maybe a friendship, a love romantic thing, an idea that you wanted to invest your time, energy in on, a project, whatever it is, but that you did not have the time, money, energy, or you were caught up in something else that you weren't able to give that thing, person, place your attention to, it's going to come back around in order for you to now give it the attention or give it the time, the energy to focus your energy on it. Okay, whether it's a business, a project, idea, whether it's a person, a relationship, a situation, a family member, whatever this is, whoever this is, right? It's going to come back around here as an opportunity here for you guys to, make something happen, create something, start something. Now, I'm seeing here that there's going to be some kind of a negotiation happening in the near future when you take a step back. I feel like in the near future, you will be taking a step back, or the universe is saying, take a step back in a situation where you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody in the near future. By you taking a step back, just simply not saying anything, not doing anything, there's going to be recognition. People are going to start to see your value, see your worth, right? What you bring to the table. Sometimes that doesn't happen because you keep doing, efforting, and that person, place, thing, organization doesn't see your value or worth until what? You're not there anymore. And so I feel that there's going to be an energy of reconciliation, of negotiation. If you've been wanting a higher pay raise, you have to, in some way, shape, or form, take a step back in order for this organization to see your worth and your value and to offer you more money. It could be also that you're going to be getting another offer from a different kind of place, okay, from a different kind of situation. It could be, of course, a love offer, a career offer, or it could just be your family that has been, neglecting you, ignoring you. They're not being appreciative of what you're doing for them. I feel that by you taking a step back, there's going to be a sense of renewal, okay, and there's going to be you guys, working things out, okay. Now, I see here also 3D in the near future. Somebody here is too caught up in their ego. Someone is very ego driven. Okay. This person here in the near future might be very 3D focused. They're focused only on superficial things, superficial connections, money, materialism, status, that kind of vibe. I've been programmed to focus only on tangible items, materialistic things, money, superficial connections, and what is right in front of me. This could be you, or this could be someone that you are dealing with, okay? I feel like there's going to be a wake-up call, though, whoever that person is. Now, I'm seeing here in your opportunity, wow, you have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So you're going to have a great opportunity for new love. For a lot of you guys, it's a brand new love connection, a brand new opportunity for self-love, for healing. It could be a kindred soul that you're about to meet, okay, that feels like home because you guys have met in a past lifetime. And for others, it could be reconnecting with a person from your past and starting a brand new chapter in love. Again, this could be some kind of a family member, friend, romantic love, whoever this is. But definitely kindred souls, kindred spirits connecting either for the first time in this lifetime or, a past person. Now, I see here that also there's going to be an opportunity for you to finally disconnect from people, places, situations that are draining your energy. If you haven't had the courage to do this, you will have the courage to now disconnect from those people, places, things that have been very negative to you, to your energy, okay, who've been, kind of putting all the responsibilities on you, okay? I see here growth is going to happen. So you're going to have an opportunity to grow in some kind of way. It says here, you've encouraged me to look deep inside myself and discover who I really am. So something here, an experience, a person, situation it's going to encourage you to look deep inside yourself to discover who it is that you really are and or who it is that you really want to be. For others of you, you are the one encouraging a person here to grow, to mature, to evolve, to change for the better. And you are encouraging them to look deep inside themselves to discover who it is that they really are. Okay? Sometimes separation is needed in some situations in order for people to recognize who they are, with you in their lives and without you in their lives, right? Now let's see a yes or no question answer. Ask a question. You'll be getting a yes or no answer. Is this a yes or a no? Ready? And drum roll. That is a definite 110% yes, okay? You have none other than the Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. Oh, lucky you. Anything that you do, say, touch, it's literally going to turn to gold. So it's a yes, yes, yes for you, okay? If something here hasn't yet happened in your life, or you think it hasn't happened for you, like that you've been putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort in, it's right in front of you, okay? But you have to switch your mindset. I feel that, the big blessings are coming in. They're soon going to come in. And so you need to be ready with your arms open instead of just being closed off and saying, no, nothing is good for me. No, that's never going to work, right? Be open, be ready. So when it comes in, you see it, you grab it, okay? You take a hold of it and you run with it, because this is good luck on your side. This is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. This is something that is destined to be yours. Basically, whatever it is that's coming in for you, it's for you, right? It's happening for you, not to you. And it's got your name written all over it, nobody else's. So no matter what happens, it's yours, okay? So be open to this. It's a yes. This is what I have for you. And now we're going to be jumping into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also, you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.